Hello! Hey guys, it's Inflatablemango here, and I've got you another video. My little smartwatch has come through, so I'm going to be doing you a unboxing stroke, looking at it, stroke, is it any good, review sort of thing. So I'm now going to switch over cameras and I shall show you guys the unboxing. Okay guys, so this is the box itself that comes in. It's quite a nice little, it's almost, I think I can describe it to is almost like an apple when you get an iPod or something. That's that, or an iPad even, or you know, the Apple box is it's decent cardboard. It's really solid and it's not cheap tat really. This is an A5 notebook, so it's sort of size of my hand. So you know, it's not a huge parcel. It's pretty decent size, but yeah, let's open it up and let's have a look at what you get inside. I'm going to be doing this one-handed obviously, so bear with me. So inside here, there we go, we have got, there we go. So I've obviously already opened this and had a play with it, but when you do receive it, it does obviously have protective film over it, and it doesn't have fingerprints on it like mine has. But let's get it out of the box. So obviously you get the watch, which is the main reason you're here, which is kind of, the actual body of the watch is a very nice sort of metallic-y, the surround is metallic, and then obviously the main bit is the glass with the computery area, which makes it do all its goodness. I'm very technical here. And the strap is actually quite nice. It's not a leather strap, but it's kind of a it's not plastic either. It's kind of, it's a very unusual fabric. It's kind of elasticy, but not elastic, if that makes sense. It's the only thing I can describe that it's very similar to is handlebar mounts for motorbikes. It's that sort of like a elasticy rubber sort of, I don't know what it is, but it's very, it's comfortable. I've worn it for a while and it is quite comfortable. It doesn't like dig in or catch or anything. But moving on from that, so also in the box you've got the charging lead, which is basically a micro USB. So if you lose it, it's not a big deal, you can easily replace that. You also have various other little bits and bobs, little pamphlets. Obviously these are in Japanese, so they're not a lot good to me. On the back, however, you do have the QR code for your relevant apps. So for iPhone, it'd be this one, and for Android, it'd be this one. So I haven't tested out the app yet, but I will do, and I'll add that into this video. But as far as I'm aware, for this model, most of the apps, the app interface with it is only available on an Android, and will not work on iPhone. So if you've got an iPhone, then I'd suggest to get the next model up, not this one. This one costs me, I think it was $11, so it's literally like £9. But I'll just turn it on and we'll give you a run through of it actually working. So we hold the on button to make it start, and you'll get this with a little tune. So there we go, so that's the correct time at the moment. So where's the camera? Here we go. So on the bottom here we've got three buttons. We've got a back, a volume and a menu. So it's now trying to connect to my phone. Connection failed. That's because my phone's currently being used to record this, so it won't let me connect. But obviously we connect through Bluetooth, so that's not a big deal. So we go to the menu. So the options we've got Bluetooth, which is for your connection for your Bluetooth. Phone book, obviously phone book. Messaging is not available through an iPhone, but if you have it on an Android, you can actually send texts and receive texts and read texts, etc. through this. Dialer is to phone people, so it just brings up a number keypad and enable you to type and swipe across. So Call Log, this one works on iPhone. Call Log works. Bluetooth music, this works on iPhone. I will show you all of these things working as I will switch cameras, so I won't be using my phone. But I'll add that again at the end of the video for you, so you can have a look at it. We've got notifier, which is basically like a alarm sort of principle of it will. So to do that again, you need to use the app. So that's an Android only item. Same with camera. Camera, I don't honestly know what it would do. I presume it would allow you to view your camera through the smartwatch, but that again is only an Android only option. We've got settings, obvious itself. Anti-lost. This will work on whatever phone as long as it's connected via Bluetooth. Basically, it allows you to set a distance for the watch and your phone to be apart, and when that distance is broken, then the watch will either vibrate or make a noise or do something so you know your phone's missing. Particularly useful if you're like me and you quite often leave your phone in the car when you go out, and then you get halfway into town and then realise you have to walk all the way back. So you'd get a bit of a warning 5 minutes after you've realised, and then you go back and collect it rather than having to, do a half-mile walk. So that's quite a useful little gadget to have on here. Ringtones, there's not a massive amount of ringtones. There's mute, vibrate, ring 1, ring 2, and ring 3. You have to save them all and select them. So there we go, they're pretty naff, but it's cheap, so what do we expect? So more interesting things on this, right? So we've got a barometer, which is telling us the temperature, which is correct because I've checked it. So it is actually that temperature in the house at the moment because the heating's on. And the pressure, whatever that is, so I presume that's for like mountaineering or things like that, when you might need to know that. You've got the altimeter, so it tells you how far you are, right, on height. Pedometer obviously is a pedometer, so it's counting your steps. Stopwatch, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Menu style, so we can change the menu style. We can have how it is now, or we can have the other option, which is this menu, which I personally don't really like, so I'm going to have mine as this one. Clock type, this is the other thing you might want to change. So you've got the choice of analogs or digitals. Analog will be like this, or like this. This one I quite like, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to keep it as digital. So I'm going to keep mine at that. You can also have a different digital setting, which is going to be digital 2, back, which is that one. So depending on how you want it, it's completely customizable. Find phone, again, this is going to be basically a Find My iPhone principle, but with an Android phone. Again, you press that and it will make me scan the app. So that's that. Time and date, again, self-explanatory, and that's it. I'm going to now go to a separate video which I'll record through the iPad, demonstrating this communicating with my phone. So I hope you guys liked it so far, and the next bit's now coming. Okay guys, so I'm now on the iPad and I'm going to demonstrate to you this smartwatch actually functioning with a phone. The iPad is a hell of a lot more zoomed in than what my phone is, so I'm going to possibly fuck this up, but I'll do my best for you guys. So it's now currently connected to my iPhone through Bluetooth. So if we go to the menu, turn up the volume so we can actually hear it. So first thing we're going to look at is the phone book. Obviously I won't show you anybody's numbers, but it automatically imports my Facebook friends, and it finds all of their numbers. So there's my most spoken to people. So it automatically imports their numbers from my Facebook account if they've registered their numbers via Facebook, and we'll add them to that, and obviously I'm not going to press it because then you'll see their numbers, but that would then bring up their numbers and I can then phone them from it. So that's that. We've got dialer, which again we've already spoken about. Messages, if I click it, it will not let me do anything because it says please install the notifier as a smartphone, which I can't because I'm on an iPhone. So the next one thing along will be the call log, where we've got a full list of calls that have been dialed, received, etc. All calls, and there we go. That will tell you calls, and obviously then you can phone people back from there. Notifier we've already discussed, and camera we've discussed won't work on here, but Bluetooth music, this will work. It will find the last music thing I've played, so you can then play from your iPhone to this, and to prove it's from the iPhone, I'll load this up. So we're actually using Spotify. There we go. So I'm going to select a different song, so we'll use this one. So again, the volume's not massively loud, but unfortunately that is as loud as it goes, but you know, it does the job. Whereas compared to the, if I was to play this directly through the phone, so there we go. That's that. That's the Bluetooth music function, which is quite cool. What else have we got? I've spoken about all of those. So the last thing really to show you is the call function on this. So I've got our landline here, and I'm going to just phone my mobile. And put it onto loudspeaker. So the ringtone is very annoying, obviously, so you can change that so it just vibrates. You can also stop it making the noise by pressing that, but if we answer it, we're going to have some echo because I've got all of the phones so close together. But if I speak into the landline, hello? There we go, obviously you can hear through the headset. There we go, get rid of the phone. So yeah, you got it. So you guys have got the idea of that one, and then we'll get call ended. So it does work. It does do what it's supposed to do, and quite frankly, for £10, I don't think you can do any better. I will be looking into buying the next one up, which is the one compatible with iPhone, and I'll also be interested to see this app on the back here called Smart Blue, whatever that is, because that's apparently an app which works on the iPhone by the looks of it, even though it says quite categorically, you know, that it doesn't work on iPhone. So we'll try that out at least, and I will put a link in the description for this if you want to buy one. £10-ish from GearBest. I paid 11 pence for priority delivery, or $11 even, so it wasn't even 11 pence. And it took me about a week to get here, that was all, and it was here. So this will be on my wrist from now on, and I should be looking after it. It doesn't seem to get hot, which is one of the things I worried it might. I thought, you know, if it being cheap, it might get hot on your wrist, but I've had it on my wrist for a couple of hours, been playing around with it, doesn't seem to do it. Battery life seems okay. And yeah, I don't really know what else. So yeah guys, hopefully that's been quite a useful thing. I've got a couple more videos, tech reviews coming through, which I've got in the same consignment as this order. So I will be doing those, recording those tomorrow, and hopefully get them online the same day. I've also got a lot of Minecraft videos planned, and Xbox related videos, as I've now, well, potentially now, got a PC working. I've built my custom PC. I'll be doing a video on that as well, so you guys got a lot of videos coming. And then once that is up and running, we will be back to getting regular videos out
minimum of 1 a week. So that massive delay with having nothing, from having no PC, is finally going to come to an end. So I'm really, really happy that I can get back on my YouTube and really focus on it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Been Inflatablemango. Like, comment, subscribe, and the link for this is in the description.